The topic of whether legalizing marijuana should occur is one of the most heated topics in our country right now. States such as Washington and Colorado have legalized marijuana since 2012, and more people are leaning towards legalizing marijuana across the nation. People are arguing back and forth, yet most involved in this argument are not sufficiently informed on marijuana and its effects on those who smoke it. There is no logical reason to legalize marijuana, and the points people raise advocating it are throwing out irrational statements. Marijuana is extremely addictive and can have harsh effects on an individual's body. Just the vast number of chemicals found in marijuana adds up to over 400 different compounds. Marijuana has been compared to alcohol and tobacco and can be found to be worse than both of them. Legalizing marijuana will have a great impact on our society's youth, and marijuana should not be legalized because it presents more risks than it does positives to smoking. This is a random citizen in favor of the legalization of marijuana. If someone asked him why he was in favor, he might say something like it would eliminate drug dealers, or that it helps him focus, or maybe even that smoking marijuana is nowhere near as bad as smoking tobacco or drinking alcohol. That random citizen was wrong. Voss says that legalizing marijuana can result in as many as 250,000 new addicts. He also says that marijuana addicts have shown that their drive to succeed lessens after chronic use. Lastly, smoked marijuana contains double to triple the concentrations of tar, carbon monoxide, and carcinogens found in cigarette smoke. Marijuana can have a harsh effect on one's body physically. Monroe says that marijuana has effects on depth perception, so drivers may not see cars or pedestrians. Monroe also says that a person may not feel something at all when they first smoke marijuana, or they may feel high or intoxicated. In the article, Pot Smoking Hurts Fertility, it says that the active ingredients in marijuana are doing something to sperm, and the numbers are leading towards infertility. In the article Weed, it says that marijuana affects short-term memory, which could lead to bad grades. Smoking weed can have detrimental effects on one's personality and social life. Most people think smoking weed will make you popular and cool. Wrong! This is Becky. Becky smokes marijuana. Becky has no friends. Becky also has a terrible personality. If we legalize marijuana thinking it will not affect society's youth, we are wrong. Yancey and Hoff say that although efforts to legalize marijuana are focused solely on adults, any change in its legal status could nonetheless have an effect on adolescents. When people claim that it is not bad for you, it causes our youth to have more reason to try it. Yancey and Hoff also say that the proportion of 12th graders who reported using marijuana in the past 30 days peaked in 1978 and again in 1997, exactly the years in which the perceived risk of regular use was at its lowest. Also, if marijuana is legal, there will be an abundance of it, making it much more accessible to the younger generations. Yancey and Hoff also say that adolescents who have been offered marijuana are 7 times more likely to use it than those who have not been offered. Let's hear from an individual who smoked marijuana and deeply regrets it.
My name is Jacob Carlson, and I was a marijuana addict for 17 years. I had to get a divorce, lost my job, I became uglier, I was a loser. But now, I quit marijuana, and now I'm less of a loser. Overall, marijuana should not be legalized because it hurts more than it helps. There is no overwhelming evidence to prove why marijuana should be legalized nationwide, and the people who do support its legalization are often uneducated on the subject. Are a few hours of enjoyment really worth the life-threatening risks?
Dots in my toes and I crinkle my nose. Wherever it goes, I always know.